If you've added a grille that has deleted the grille-mounted fog lights on your 13 or 14 Mustang, then you need a new fog light mounting solution. The best looking, most aggressive option is the Roush Performance Fog Light Kit. This kit includes the needed brackets and bezels, new fog lights, attaching hardware, templates, and even some plug-and-play wiring connectors. The install of this kit is fairly involved as you do have to remove the front bumper cover and there is some cutting and drilling involved of the bumper cover. But follow along and we'll show you how to get this kit installed on your Mustang. Installation begins by opening the hood and removing the 8-pin retainers along with the upper radiator cover. Remove the 4-pin retainers and the 4 8mm bolts from the top of the front bumper cover. Remove the 3 7mm outer lower bumper cover bolts on both the right hand and the left hand side. Remove the front 6 8mm bolts and the rear 5 7mm bolts from the lower air deflector. Pull down and back to remove the lower air deflector from the car. Disconnect the 2 side marker light connectors, one on the right, one on the left. Remove the ambient air temperature sensor by prying it out of place. Pull outward to unsnap the right hand and left hand sides of the bumper cover. If equipped, disconnect the fog lamp connectors. Pull the bumper cover away from and off of your Mustang. Remove the 3 7mm bolts from each fog light and remove the fog lights from the factory grille. Release the 5 retaining tabs and remove the fog lamp delete panel from the bumper cover. Take the supplied templates and cut out along the solid lines so the outboard template fin can wrap around the bumper cover. Position the exterior hole template on the bumper cover, aligning the marker lamp provision and the bottom of the template to the bottom of the bumper cover edge, and tape the template into position. Using a sharp marking device, mark the centered area on the 7 pilot hole spots. Remove the template and drill the marked locations with an 1/8 inch bit. Once all your 1/8 inch pilot holes are drilled, step up to a 3/8 bit and drill out all 7 holes. Apply the bracket templates to the back side of the bumper cover. Align the tab of the outboard template to the notch and fold the tabs of the inboard template and tape them into position. Position the lower outboard tab by hand. Mark the area around the templates on the bumper cover using a paint marker or something similar. Once everything is marked, remove the templates from the bumper cover. We used a body saw to cut out the areas we marked on the bumper cover. Deburr any rough edges using sandpaper or a razor knife. Repeat all these steps for the other side. Clean the bumper cover with rubbing alcohol and a clean cloth. Then apply the 3M adhesion promoter to the back side of the fog lamp bezels. Lay out your double-sided tape and peel the white backing, attaching the tape around the perimeter of each fog light bezel. We started by peeling the red covering off but not sticking the outer bezel into place. We loosely installed the inner bezel, starting with the 4 outer screws and then the 7 smaller outer screws on both fog light brackets, slowly tightening them down until the bezel started to seat. Then we firmly pressed the outer bezel into position and fully tightened all the screws. And then slide your fog light into place and secure it using 4 of the supplied screws on both the right hand and the left hand brackets. Remove the foam bumper impact absorber from the front metal beam by prying the 4 push pins away from the bumper. Install the 2 fog light jumper harnesses, connecting them to the factory fog lamp connectors and routing them through the vehicle framing under the headlamp assemblies. On the front bumper metal beam, measure and mark 1/2 inch inward and upward. Draw a diagonal line connecting the marks and cut the triangular shape from the left hand and right hand lower corner. Slide the foam impact absorber back into place on the metal bumper bar and reinstall the 4 push pins. You can now slide your bumper cover back into place, connecting your fog lights. As an optional step, you can zip tie your fog light harnesses up out of the way. Reinstall the ambient air temp sensor on the metal bumper beam, and reinstalling all the previously removed hardware. I have to say this is probably the most involved fog light install I've ever done, but the results, they speak for themselves because this is also one of the best looking fog light kits on the market for 2013 and 14 Mustangs. Even though there is quite a bit of cutting and drilling involved with this fog light kit, the Roush instructions really do walk you through step by step and give you all the needed templates to make sure that your finished product is factory appearing. And just in case you're thinking that the fog lights included in this kit are some exotic piece, well, they're not. They're readily available 0304 Cobra fog light assemblies just in case you happen to need a replacement later down the road. Visit latemodelrestoration.com to pick up your fog light kit, as well as check out our entire offering of Roush Performance products.